Everybody, my name is Kirsten Fritzler, and today I'm going to be talking about Hinduism and some of the Hindu goddesses within it. Hinduism is a major world religion that originates on the Indian subcontinent and comprises several and varied systems of philosophy, belief, and ritual. If the Indus Valley Civilization, which is from the 3rd to 2nd millennium, was the earliest source of these traditions, many scholars argue that Hinduism is the oldest living religion on Earth. I thought Hinduism was a really fascinating topic to talk about because they actually worship around 33 million gods and goddesses. Now, I'm not going to go over each and every single one of those. Today, I'm going to be talking about just a few of the goddesses that I found really interesting and I thought that you guys would like to hear about. First, I wanted to talk about the goddess Devi. She is the goddess of existence and she assumes all forms of the mother. So what that means is she is the sum of all manifestations of goddesses in the Hindu religion. She is the mother of the universe and assumes cosmic proportions, destroying evil and creating and dissolving universes. You can see her in 6 different categories because she does manifest herself in different views and different goddesses. And those categories are cosmic, the donor of gifts, the heroine, the gentle radiant, the semi-divine, and the woman saint. She is represented by all these with a deep spirituality, and she is one and she's also the many. She, in some forms, is very gentle, and in other forms, she's very dynamic and ferocious. Next, I chose to talk about the goddess Aditi. She's known as the first mother, and she's known for infinity and timelessness. Now, Aditi means the one who is unbound and unlimited, and she is the personification of the sky and space, which reside all gods of the Hindu religion. Those who practice Hinduism seek her help directly for protection, cattle, forgiveness, and freedom from sin and abundance. Those who live in the heavens belong to Aditi, so those who desire to go to heaven should seek her help and mediation. Next, I'm going to be talking about the demon-fighting goddess Durga, who is known to be the protector of all that is good and harmonious in the world. She sits atop a lion or a tiger, and her name translates to the one who alleviates. She carries a variety of weapons that she uses in her fight against evil. Each has a significant meaning to Hinduism, and these are just a few. The conch shell, which indicates her holding on to the god in the form of a sound, the bow and arrow, which represents energy, the thunderbolt that signifies firmness, and the lotus, which isn't in full bloom, that represents the certainty of success but not finality. And also the sword that she holds in one of her hands symbolizes knowledge, which has the sharpness of a sword, and the trident, which has a symbol of 3 qualities: inactivity, activity, and non-activity. Next, I wanted to talk about the goddess of love and devotion, Parvati. Parvati is the consort of Shiva and the mother of Ganesh. It is said that while Shiva was away, Parvati wanted to take a bath, but there was no one there to guard the door. So she formed a little boy from clay and breathed life into him. She instructed not to let anyone in while she bathed. And while he was standing there, Shiva came back, and because he wouldn't let him in, he chopped his head off. And Parvati was very upset, and she exclaimed that he killed their son, so to find a better head for their son, he put the head of an elephant on there, and that becomes their son Ganesh. She is also known as the goddess of divine strength and power, and she is known by many as the gentle and nurturing aspect of the Hindu goddesses. Last but not least is the goddess Kali, the Dark Mother, whose name translates to she who is death. She represents our worst fears and the freedom we gain from when we conquer them. As an embodiment of time, Kali devours all things. She is irresistibly attractive to mortals and gods, and can also represent the benevolence of a mother goddess. In the story of Kali's birth, she appeared when Parvati shed her dark skin, which became Kali, and it emphasizes her symbolicness of eternal darkness and which has the potential to both destroy and create. Well, this is all I have for you today. I hope you learned a little bit more about Hindu goddesses, and I hope you enjoyed my vlog.